We are here in this lovely location with a nice little dock, little wood work area, but no house. Classic problems. Well, luckily, we have a new tutorial ahead of us. So grab all of these blocks. There's a fair bit. We got some stone and cobble, some oak variation, some spruce variation, a little bit of brick, some campfire, leaves, glass, iron. Just a typical palette. And we're going to jump right into this. So it looks a little bit symmetrical except for this side. So here the front is 5 by 4 by 4 by 5 by 4 by 4 by 5 by 4 by 5 5 5 4. All right, so one more time. 5 4 4 5 4 4 5 4 5 5 5 and 4. And we're going to start with this side, the wooden side. Any sneeze. Okay. So, with our spruce, not spruce, oak, stripped oak, just fill in around the border. And connect it straight through this intersection. Come up 5 blocks overall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can just fill all this in right now. We'll worry about the detail after. We're doing this in separate parts because that side we can either make a furnace kind of area for smelting or make it an addition to this house. And I am mainly thinking smelting area, which is a lot different than this pretty much symmetrical house. And there we go. First, you'll cut out your windows. Now this is where you have some leave room. You can use on the bottom here, if you want foundation, you can use your stone variation or sprinkle in your other types of wood, such as oak planks, to break up the straightness of all these logs. Something like this. Don't worry too much about this side, since we're going to be tearing that apart throughout the whole build. Some people also use the beehive as a oak variation block. I'll toss it into one of these areas. Usually though, they use the back of it. So it looks something like this. Just for another texture. I would recommend using this sparingly because too much of it can overpower the build. So make sure you're smart with your placements. And just like that, we are right into it. Since this part of the build is completed, oh, I forgot a shovel. Okay, we're back. So, we're going to focus on the roof right off the bat, since it's probably the most hard part of this whole build. So you see the 5th block in both your corners. You want to slab on top here. Now it should be a half block left here, not this. It should be this. Now place supporting blocks to place your stairs on top and remove them. With your cobble slabs, drop it down 1 block or half block. So it should look like this. It's very simple. Place your slab, then a full block, and a wall. So it should be just like this. Pretty simple. And that'll be the roof in detail. So come back to this side and follow the same thing for now as you previously whoa, just did. I'm not going to speed this up because that requires a lot of editing, and I like doing these all in one cut. Make sure you fill in your block right here, since you don't want to leave holes. Wall, stone, wall. That's pretty much the frame. Now you can connect these up if you choose to. Just go like this and bring them all the way in, and use some of your variation blocks. So that'd be your stone walls instead of cobble walls. And for top detail, toss in some of your spruce fences. But now I'm trying to think of, okay, there we go. Where's my fence gate? There we go. Boom. 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 Something like that if you want. I'm going to get rid of that for now. I'm not too happy with it. Now for the roof additional detail. To fill it in. This is very important. You want your spruce. Take out all of these blocks on your edge, since those are the ones being exposed. Replace them all with your spruce stripped logs. Voila. Now, again, sorry for the pause. Just start connecting it in one by one. Don't worry about this side really. That's a later problem. Voila. So without any additional detail, the roof is going to look like that. It's kind of just a basic look of the house. I forgot this side. Voila. So, grab your slabs and trapdoors and start placing them in, replacing some of your stripped logs with full planks. Haha. Perfect. Same thing on your backside. Great. Perfect. Looks pretty good so far. See, pretty simple, especially when you have this little dock out here. So coming back in from an adventure, nice little house to come home to. Grab your glass and fill this in. We're not gonna worry about putting windows on this side right now, since that's up to you. But always want windows right out the front of your house, especially with that nice sun coming in. Grab your fence, gate, your fire, your barrels, your trapdoors, Just start placing them on top. These are going to be the overhang from your windows. I use my hand gesture there, and you guys can't see that, so I don't know why I did that. That's a whole separate problem. Now, you just saw I used oak trapdoors. Those you should use sparingly because it's just to help break up the flatness. You can also use like oak signs. So if I don't have spruce on me, but notice how it comes out a little bit. Another easy way to add detail. Now, since the front here is pretty empty, feel free to add some additional details. So like composter, some trapdoors, and more trapdoors, of course, since we love that block so much. You can place pots on top of that. And fill it in with your favorite flower. I'm really digging this one right now. So look at that. Just nice, simple detail throughout. Easy to do. You can do anywhere you want on your walls. Use a chain if you want to, now that I'm thinking of it. Along with your pot, so it can be like a hanging pot. See, ooh. Just look at that. See, here I'll add a window. It kind of calls for it. Imagine coming home to that. Perfect. Now time for the kind of complicated part. You're gonna grab your blocks of stone and fill this all in. Take your stairs, toss in some cobble. Take out your corner. I guess you can leave that corner in actually. And just take up your wood 3 high. So a lot of people I've been seeing use lectures or whatever it's called, and using these as their kind of railing. It's not bad. It's not great since on the inside you can see all the book stuff. So as long as you don't really look at it, you're fine. But if you have to, use something else like fence gate or just the trapdoors themselves. But if you're going to do the trapdoors part, I recommend making them like this. See how they stick out and still give you that block right there, so you can walk around in. It's just nice and easier. Make sure you continue to replace these blocks. This is going to become a stair. I'm not sure where I put my spruce stairs. Oh, ooh. There we go. Since this drops down one now, you have this beautiful lookout. Also this nice lookout. And that could be like bedroom or whatever. Doesn't matter right now. But I did forget my door also. So I guess I'm not fully prepped, but there we go. If you want to, You can place a window right here. But if you're going to do that, make sure you always add your window details. Voila. Oh. I forgot to do on this window. See how just easy and nice that looks? Now again, we're going to copy kind of this same flow over here. You want your slab to come all the way across and to here. Make sure you take your spruce strip log, take it all the way over. Add in your variation blocks. Just like that. Grab your stone slabs, place them up, grab some stairs, place them one up too, grab your cobble, make sure you get rid of your support blocks, and make sure you grab your walls. And repeat the look once again. Look at that. It's coming along great. Hopefully your guys' look just like mine. It's not hard. It's just making sure you have everything connected where it's supposed to be. And I'm trapped right here. Perfect. Look at that. So you want to, you can leave it like this. Just make sure you place in your spruce trap doors. So you have your little porch. If you're going to do that, I'll recommend changing these to stairs, since it adds just a little more detail. And just place in some lanterns so it's not so dark in here. But we're not going to be doing that since everyone else is going to be making a fireplace. So this is what you need for the most part. You have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that means remove here and here, replace with brick. That's going to be our starting point. I'm going to grab a barrel and I'm going to put it right here, right next to a little pot. Grab this, put this right here because I don't have an anvil in my inventory, but I'll usually put an anvil, or like this. This is going to look pretty bad from the back, so you want to fix that. Just gotta make sure that the fire itself is covered, and then replace in your blocks. And take that up too, and then use your bricks for the rest. By bricks, I mean walls, obviously. And cover that up. What a beautiful little cozy house. Lastly, for this roof here, add in your detail. Just nicely, like all of that. It looks great. So right here is empty. Once again, you can use another glass door. So now you have windows. Kind of clears up some of the, not clears up, takes up some of the empty space, gives you a nice little interior, which you can do anything you want with it, like make it this part of it kitchen, and then bedroom or storage, or bedroom or storage. This part looks a little dark over here, so maybe take your window and just copy that side onto here. I'm going to change this up a little bit since it's kind of just flat. There we go. I'm not in love with this top here, so I would once again place a window because you can't go wrong with a window. Or or if you want, you can use the barrel route. Which actually I probably should do. And I want to make sure I have it right. So I'm gonna go like that. Oh, almost delete everything. But that's pretty much that. Right here's a little still flat, so I'm just going to sprinkle in these. Right here, if you're keeping this, leave it. If not, replace it like this. But that's pretty much that. Perfect little house. Just make sure you add in your final details on all your walls. Then call it a day. There's just some ideas that I'll probably would do if I were you. Look at that. I like leaves on top of my roofs because of the green. Once again, I'm always standing strong with the green and brown. They're probably the best color combination you can have in builds in Minecraft. Look at that. That just makes it more alive. Make sure you sprinkle in some around the area you are living in, so it just feels a little more wild. Look at that. I'm gonna try to leave this side pretty empty since we have so much repetition overall. I just want there we go. And just like that, we're done. Nice and perfect house. Has everything you need. A little fire, tons of area, tons of windows, perfect little dock. Just perfection. So thank you everybody for watching this video. Make sure you tap the subscribe button and that like button. Give me all the comments you want I want you guys want to see next. Any ideas? I read all of them. And I try to respond, but, you know, I'm not perfect. But that is that. See you guys on the next one.